welcome to Decobloom. Ready to step into Parisian elegance? Today we are opening the doors to a dream apartment where timeless details and thoughtful styling create effortless charm. From soaring windows to marble mantels and herringbone floors, you will see how classic bones meet modern comfort. Stay with me as we uncover simple, refined choices that make every room feel collected, calm, and beautifully alive. Let's begin our tour in the entryway. We enter a grand Paris entryway washed with morning light. Herringbone oak guides our steps toward a marble console topped with a simple glass vase and fresh white flowers. An antique mirror returns a gentle glow, while brass doorknobs and a quiet basket suggest everyday ritual. The palette is cream, stone, and warm wood, setting a timeless tone for everything ahead. Nothing is crowded, air and proportion lead. This threshold is a promise of restraint and romance, the first. Soft chord in a calm symphony that prepares us to discover elegance room by room. Today, Decobloom opens the door. The salon opens with quiet confidence, double doors parting to reveal high ceilings and moldings that sketch the sky indoors. Linen and velvet seating gathers around a low table, inviting conversation instead of spectacle. Art leans casually, a lamp pools light on well-thumbed books, and curtains lift with a hint of breeze. Nothing shouts, everything converses in measured tones. Collected over time, not purchased all at once, the room carries history without heaviness. You can almost hear laughter lingering, feel the pause between sentences, and sense how proportion and calm allow daily life to unfold beautifully here. The room finds its heartbeat. Marble veining draws the eye toward a mantel arranged with relaxed intention, a classic clock, slender candlesticks, and a small vase of garden roses. Frames rest against plaster, their gilded edges softened by age and light. Patina reads like biography rather than flaw. The flames may be imagined, yet warmth radiates through texture and restrained color. We come close enough to notice wax drips and stone pours to feel the hush of care. This focal point anchors the apartment, proving that elegance thrives in quiet, meaningful details. These tall windows are the apartment's lungs, breathing Paris into every corner. Panes open to a Juliet balcony where ironwork sketches lace against the street beyond. Linen curtains move gently, catching light that turns dust into glitter. Rooftops and chimneys offer poetry without stealing attention. Hardware flashes like jewelry, subtle and sure. Stand here for a moment and feel the tempo of the city soften. Daylight becomes a material of its own, sculpting walls and floors, granting grace to everything it touches, and reminding us that natural light is the most timeless decoration of all. In the conversation zone, symmetry becomes hospitality. Two armchairs face a linen sofa across a low table where books and porcelain rest without fuss. The rug softens footsteps, a lamp glows like late afternoon. Distances are humane, proportions balanced, paths clear. You feel invited to sit, to listen, to add your voice to an ongoing, gentle dialogue. Rather than domination, the design offers welcome. It is a choreography of ease, places for elbows, a spot for a cup, room for laughter, and generous space between objects, so people can breathe, relax, and stay a while. An art wall turns biography into composition. Frames mingle gilded, black, and raw wood, holding sketches, oils, and etchings that span years and moods. Some pieces hang precisely, others lean with casual confidence, a reminder that homes can exhale. Glass catches glints of window light, sending small signals across the room. Nothing matches, yet everything agrees in rhythm and scale. This salon-style arrangement resists perfection and finds poise instead. You read it left too. Right, then back again, discovering fresh pairings, private jokes, and traces of travel that make the wall feel intimate, lived, and wonderfully human. A reading nook blooms at the window, modest yet magnetic. A vintage berger upholstered in a gentle stripe angles toward light like a sunflower. A petite table holds a worn novel and a porcelain cup. A linen throw waits for the air to tilt cooler. City sounds soften to a murmur as minutes dilate kindly. Textures stay soft, colors remain subdued, and the invitation is unmistakable. Sit here, read 1 page or 10. Watch dust drift across the beam. The space proves that luxury is not size but time protected and attention lovingly given. It asks you to linger. Dinner becomes story in this intimate dining room. A round pedestal table gathers slip-covered chairs close enough for laughter, far enough for ease. Linen drapes the surface. Taper candles rise like quiet exclamation points. A compact bouquet anchors the center without claiming the scene. Mirrors and plaster hold a warm echo of conversation yet to happen. Place settings stay simple, the cutlery cool in hand, the glassware bright as water. Nothing demands performance. Everything prepares welcome. Here, every meal can feel considered, unhurried, and beautifully ordinary, the kind of evening worth remembering for its comfort rather than display. In the kitchen, utility and romance shake hands. Stone or butcher block counters bear the honest marks of use, while unlacquered brass grows lovelier with touch. Open shelves keep white ceramics within reach, and a compact range gleams with readiness. A striped towel, a bowl of lemons, and a waiting kettle signal daily rhythm. Light finds edges as shadows deepen corners. The room is calm because everything works, and beautiful because nothing tries too hard. You can picture breakfast, soup, and late-night tea, all unfolding with the same graceful ease that makes cooking feel like care. Bedroom whispers in a palette of air. An upholstered headboard anchors crisp bedding, with a folded quilt promising warmth when the evening asks. Nightstands keep company with small lamps, while a framed sketch lends quiet structure. Curtains sift daylight into softness, and fresh flowers offer a gentle hello. Order comforts here but never stifles. The room saves space for deep breaths, for slow mornings, for a book closed carefully at midnight. It is restful not because it is empty, but because every necessary thing is present, honest, and beautifully resolved. Sleep feels invited, not demanded, every single night. Closet and vanity details turn routine into ceremony. Paneled doors with petite brass knobs open to orderly shelves, while a small vanity gathers a vintage mirror, perfume bottles, and a trinket tray with rings resting like commas. A silk scarf folds into a quiet smile. A soft brush waits for its daily choreography. Light kisses marble and metal, confirming the pleasure of small refinements. Here, preparation is not a rush but a rhythm. Personal objects feel curated by time, not trend, and the space helps mornings begin with grace, confidence, and a sense of private luxury. bathroom feels like a jewel kept close. A clawfoot tub or framed shower rests against marble, while a pedestal sink stands with clear purpose. Porcelain taps, a foxed mirror, and neatly stacked towels compose a still life of care. Steam writes brief poetry on glass, apothecary bottles line up like patient notes. Light remains gentle, surfaces stay honest, and the palette is calm. The experience is less about display than relief, about stepping into clarity and stepping out renewed. In this small sanctuary, routine rises to ritual, and the day remembers how to begin again. On the balcony, breakfast becomes a postcard. A tiny bistro table holds croissants, hot coffee, and a neatly folded napkin, while iron railing casts lacework shadows. Rooftops and chimneys sketch the horizon. A light breeze turns the pages of a waiting paper. Space is scarce, yet joy is abundant. This is Paris measured in sips and crumbs, in glances across slate roofs, in the kindness of morning sun. The city hums below. Up here, time tilts generous. A private stage for optimism. This pocket of sky proves that small moments can feel immensely luxurious. Begin gently, begin happily. Still life gathers the home's heartbeat. Flowers tumble from a clear vase, their petals echoing the faded jackets of beloved books. A candle, simple and certain, waits beside a box of matches. Linen ripples, glass gleams, and paper warms, textures converse in a quiet key. Nothing here is expensive for its own sake. Value arrives through use and memory. The vignette balances fragrance, story, and study, showing how small objects can tune an entire room. Light dents the scene, and shadow completes it, composing a tender portrait of domestic calm. It is simple, thoughtful, and distinctly personal. Watch the apartment travel from day to night and back again. Morning pours through windows, sketching bright lines across floors and faces. Afternoon mellows, evening gathers, and lamps glow like punctuation, guiding the eye from mantel to chair to framed memory. Candles spark, metal catches, glass replies. The rooms do not change costume, they change tempo, revealing new warmth as shadows lengthen. Elegance proves elastic, holding clarity by day and intimacy by dusk. In this gentle transformation, home becomes theater, and ordinary hours feel vivid, gracious, and beautifully complete. Night finally settles like velvet, and the story lingers. Thank you for wandering through this Paris apartment with me. We explored graceful moldings, luminous windows, intimate seating, and quiet vignettes that prove elegance is the art of restraint. If today's tour inspired your own home, show some love by liking this video, subscribing to Decobloom, and sharing your favorite detail in the comments. Your support helps this community grow, and I cannot wait to bring you the next beautiful space.